Dear students, today's topic is a relationship between Joule and erg. Relationship between Joule and मेरे साथ repeat करो. Relationship between Joule and erg. First of all, let me give you a brief introduction regarding Joule and erg. Remember always, Joule is the SI unit of work and erg is the CGS unit of work. In other words, Joule is bigger unit of work. Joule is bigger and erg is smaller unit of work. So we have to discuss about Joule and we have to find what is relation between Joule and erg. I have already told you 1 Newton. 1 Newton. What is Newton? Newton is the SI unit of force. 1 Newton, I have told you, that is equal to 10 raised power 5 dynes. 5 dynes. I will explain, I will tell you one more thing. Newton is the SI unit of force and dyne is the CGS unit of force. It means that Newton is bigger unit of force and dyne is smaller unit of force. First thing what I mentioned here, 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 dynes. We know that we have to find relation between Joule and now as Joule is the SI unit of work and erg is CGS unit of work. So I will write here a point. 1 Joule. 1 Joule. That's equal to 1 Newton. 1 Newton into 1 meter. Before we try to find the relation between Joule and erg, let me tell you about this thing. We have already discussed it in previous class. 1 Joule, if we have to define 1 Joule, we can define it many ways. One of the ways is when we apply a force 1 Newton to the body and body moves to a distance of 1 meter. We say that work is done 1 Joule. So 1 Joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter, which implies that 1 is as it is Joule, the symbol for Joule is J equal. We have already mentioned it here. 1 Newton is equal 10 raised power 5 dynes multiplied by. We have already discussed it also in 1 meter. There are how many centimeters? 100 centimeters. We can express 100 centimeter like this. 10 into 10. We can also express 10 ka 10 ka square. 10 ka power 2 is also equal to 100 because 10 into 10 is again 100. So instead of 1 meter, we may write here 10 square. 10 square. Instead of meter, we use here a because 1 meter that's equal to 10 square centimeter. 10 square centimeter means 100 centimeter. Now we will use here a formula. In 8th class, you have discussed A raised power m into A raised power n. That is equal to A raised power m plus n. It is translated as this is called a base. This is called a base. This is also base and this is called power. This is called power. Here A have power m. Then multiplied by A have power n. When base is same. When base is added. In case of multiplication, these powers are added. It means that from 2 A's we have to take only 1 A and we have add m with. So in the same manner we use the same property here. What is here? 10. Here is also 10 and in between them there is. So we have take out of 2 10. That's equal to 110 and 5 is plus times of 2. It becomes 5 plus 2. But here is unit dyne. Here is centimeter. But we will mention here A raised power m into A raised power m. That is equal to A raised power m plus n. It means that when bases are same, powers are added. Now we simplify it like this. 1 Joule that's equal to 10. 5 plus 2 is 7. Dyne centimeter. But we should get the value of, I have already told you, 1 Joule is equal to 10 raised power 7 erg. 7? Because Joule and erg are absolute units of work. Dyne and centimeter are CGS unit of work. CGS unit of work. Now see better. Dyne and centimeter is replaced by erg. So we may write here I1J is equal to 10 raised power 7. And this is replaced by what? So it comes out. It means that 1 joule is mathematically equal to and this is the required relationship between joule and because here comes joule. In the end there comes it means that 1 joule is equal to 10 raised power 7 and this was all about this topic. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
This is all about